What's good, folks? Once again, Yo Math Study. I'm Johan. We're here to talk about math. And today we are going to talk about hacking versus simplifying. Similar ideas, but very different. Stick around with me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button too. And let's talk about it. All right, so hacking versus simplifying. I could be wrong, but I've definitely seen a lot of this idea of hacking or hacking into things, even hacker culture, is very related to math. If you do algebra, a lot of times you have to simplify an expression. You have to simplify things down. That act of simplifying, even if you're reducing fractions, you're trying to find the core information. You're finding also the loophole of where you can kind of exploit the problem and reduce it down to something even simpler, right? And so when you're hacking into something, what I've seen a lot of times is people finding new ways of using something or other ways of making the job easier, right? Simplifying, when you simplify something, you got to be careful on how you do it. Like if you oversimplify something, you're probably not giving out enough information. I try to simplify things enough, at least in layman's terms, and that to me gives more of the idea of minimalism, right? You're minimizing the most, you're doing quality over quantity. You see what I mean? So you're reducing down to the real essence. That's what math really kind of teaches you how to do, is to find the difference between how to hack something, simplify it down to the core versus just finding the easy way out. You know what I mean? Problem solving is not always about finding the easy way out. It's about finding the way through that makes the most amount of sense. And once you've kind of routed yourself around it, you can explain it easier, right? So if you want to give somebody directions somewhere, right? And let's say they don't have their phone or any kind of directions. You might get the fastest way by cutting through here, cutting through there, jumping over here, and you might get there faster. But if you have to communicate something to somebody, you might have to tell them the long way because it's easier to understand the long way. And then once you understand the long way, then you understand the shortcut. Right? The shortcut isn't always the best way. I've seen shortcuts to doing math problems to where it's not actually as simple as it looks. I've seen a lot of memes and TikTok videos of like, oh, I could just multiply this and then I get this answer. But it doesn't always work in every case. So I really try to advise people when you're looking at these videos on how to hack a math problem, if you're looking at apps that are even helping you with math problems, you have to be very careful on how you're using it because it's not always applicable in every situation. So we have to be careful on how we're trying to simplify our explanations for things that people can understand the whole outlook and bigger picture more fully. Maybe you hear me, maybe you don't. I don't know if you're feeling where I'm coming from, but hopefully you'll let me know. So anyway, that's it for today, and I'll see you on the flip side.